One of the big requirements for any show that Pitbull does now is having LED walls, especially at least one center main wall. Pitbull does songs with tons of featured artists: Jennifer Lopez, Christina Aguilera, Mark Anthony, Chris Brown, you could keep naming them. And all of those artists are actually on the screen behind him during his performance of that song. So when Jennifer Lopez is singing her parts in songs, he will spin around and actually address Jennifer Lopez. She's singing it on the screens. It's all textured, overlaid graphics and stuff like that. So having an LED wall in the back center is very, very important for any show that he does. His show is 100% content based. We would rather have content sometimes over lighting. So having panels that were easy to change and stuff like that was definitely a big selling point.
In total, we had about 263 LED panels from CHAUVET Professional, 120 panels for the main wall, which was the wall right behind the band risers. That was used for mostly all the content with the artist that came up onto the screen.
Our design had a lot of elements to it. We had all of our risers were LED fronts with the 8mm product. We also had a 30-foot main LED wall, which was also the 8mm. We also had side tiers and blocks of LED panels, which we used the 12mm product for. It was all controlled with a Hypnotizer media server, so we can map different live cameras to any aspect of the overall LED setup. Different panels could have text on it, and the other panels could just have colors. We could take live video feeds in of drums, stuff like that, put it on our different, what we called the girls on tour, which are our blocks of LED panels. It was really versatile. We could map it however we wanted, mapping the blank spacing in between so content actually flowed from one panel to another, which was really important to us, so it all looked natural and correct on stage.
The ultimate intention behind the design of these products is to meet the touring market, is to meet the large-scale production companies. And these are things that really affected the design of the products. We had to make sure that they were rugged. We had to make sure that they could handle the touring, that they could handle being loaded on a truck every single day, loaded off without having problems with the products, without failing, without breaking, without being destroyed during transport.
We shot the entire tour for a live DVD potential release. It also got picked up by NBC for the 4th of July Spectacular Macy's Day Parade. Everything had to be top quality when we were doing all of this. Panels, we needed to go together and not have gaps. Everything had to be seamless. We definitely got that from our overall design. A lot of the venues were actually outside venues. We weren't in arenas. For a lot of them, it was an amphitheater tour. We had a few arenas, but the majority of our tour stops were outside. So brightness and viewing angle was a huge thing for us. Audiences wrapped around, sometimes all the way up to the stage, so people need to be able to see the content from harsh side angles and then also in the brightness of daylight.
We chose the MVP 12s and the MVP TA 8s due to their flexibility, their mounting hardware, their connectivity, their outdoor rating, weight, and all-around brightness.
For the tour, we had 3 drivers and 3 signal distributors. Very easy to work with the driver and the software LED Studio. We were able to do mostly all the video mapping in the shop before we went on the tour. And this allowed for the first day of load-in to basically set the panels up and just send the maps to the panels without having to do much configuration.
We use the Linsen control protocol, and the reason that we use this is because it's an industry standard. It's something that many different production companies, many different manufacturers are already flooding the market with. It will address quickly. You have color calibration down to the pixel level. And for a panel that has 5,000 LEDs, that's really important.
The key for the whole tour was mostly to get load in and load out done as fast as possible. With that, it really helped to have them come together on carts, and we could just raise them up and get the main wall hung within half an hour.
The panels would come down in chunks of 9, go into carts, roll away, and the next show would take them out of carts, fly it up. That definitely helped, saved a lot of time. Also just being able to connect them, the side locks, not needing tools to put any of this together, cabling, all of that definitely helped out a lot.
We looked at several different options with video panels, and CHAUVET's panels fit our budget and our time frame, and they were able to deliver on time when a lot of other manufacturers said it would be impossible. So we appreciate CHAUVET and being able to perform to our standards.
Show went on without a glitch.
CHAUVET Professional would like to extend a special thanks to Orlando-based Complete Production Resources, a full production rental company for specifying the CHAUVET Professional video products for the Pitbull US Tour, and also to Impulse Creative Group for designing and managing the production and technical design.